of the let us know. Weston Martinez, thank you for joining me.
Kind of slide and ride is what we say. Except, finding out where there's an island somewhere that they all go to. They don't want to talk about that, do they? Well, let me tell you. Out in the front that said we're doing design access work for 3,000 feet in both directions. So all y'all are contractors for part of my company, which is why you parked here today. So God bless you. God bless Texas. United States. Our Article 1, Section 1 put our citizenship beyond that and goes out of its way to protect the sovereignty of this nation, this country, the state of you. Just like you have sovereignty, our state has sovereignty. But let me tell you something that's going to make you mad. I have a solution to secure the border right now that doesn't cost us a dime. From the 1800s that requires both sides to put over 70,000 acre feet of water into the river every single year. You see, that border used to not be the border. Arizona used to be up at Yuma, and it didn't go all the way down the way it was. Well, this treaty changed that and put 2 appointees on both sides, and an acre foot of water is a football field 1 foot high of water. So imagine a football field 70,000 feet high of water. That's how much water per year Mexico is supposed to put into the Rio Grande River. Oh yeah, it's about to get real. And they're 5 years behind. Guess how much money it costs us to make them fill up that river? Nothing. By the way, we're not putting water into the Gulf of Mexico. Panama Canal in human trafficking overnight. That's right. That's why we have 15,000 18-wheelers a day crossing in Laredo, Texas. And that's why San Antonio is the epicenter of human trafficking and drug trafficking in our country, because it's all coming in our front door. Now, when we look at securing those borders, what happens? Well, wait a minute. We're going to have a lot of tax dollars not spent and wasted. How many of y'all voted for a bond that was you didn't want to vote for because they were just wasting our money? A bond election. They use them to build roads and bridges. A lot of times they use them for just pet projects. Well, your roads wouldn't degrade as much. Why? Because you don't have through the highways. Every state is a border state. Every state is a border state. And if we don't secure the elections, we will never secure the border. Ever. And when we're on that subject, when we're looking at what's happening, I'll tell you another interesting thing. How many of y'all have seen the wall when you've been driving by? And then when you looked at it, you said, well, what's all that green grass over there? Floodplain. Guess what you can't build on? Floodplain. Guess where you can put water at? A floodplain. Folks, these people in D.C., they don't want to solve the problem because you can't raise money off of a solved problem. That is exactly the problem. And I'll tell you what, a couple of years ago, thank you, a couple of years ago, been involved in voter fraud, and it ain't. Yeah. Exciting is, y'all go ahead, the helicopter wants to get their cameras, helicopter. In a few minutes. Follow all of them online.